Okay, so let's continue where we left off. Just the tribe still trying to catch up again on their planting and farming and stuff. The new update is not out yet, but hopefully this weekend. We'll see when the weekend arrives. Usually it's on Saturdays at some stage. And I really hope we can get a better leader soon. Our current leader is very close to passing away, about 7 days left. So let's see, at least this our stuff are growing nicely, and hopefully they can plant enough in the other areas. This field has not been prepared nicely, but we do short some beetroot. I still need to build some of the stuff for us, or finish it. We are struggling with food currently, so let's quickly check something. Okay, the raw guys are helping to get some food in. See the builders, they're also helping. And I might take all the... Let's take a risk and let's take all the fishing guys away. How many of them are there? 13. And we add all 13 at food. And let's hope they can bring in something to eat, because the fish are looking good, but he's going to get less and less. So maybe they can get some fruits and stuff for us. Might be a risk that I'm taking, but maybe it pays off, maybe it doesn't. The raw guys really need to concentrate on materials, so I'm gonna tell them to leave the food alone. Okay, I took away something important there. Just put it back. And even if they can find some wheat, it will also help. Or you know what, let's take that off. Just add 100 on this one. Looks like some food are slowly, but they are eating it up very quickly. Wow, that day went by very fast. So my builders also helping with food. I'm gonna stop that for now. I want them to build a few things for me. I really want a bench here at the temple area. Let's add a bench over there. And we'll see, maybe we'll add another hut over here later on. But for now, let's just see what happens. So I'm very worried about the food currently. Something is terribly wrong. Why? I took away all. Why haven't I put people on food? Okay, my fault. Damn it. How did that happen? I never take away the food stuff. So if people die now, it's definitely going to be my fault. I didn't see everything was off here. No wonder I'm not getting any food. Okay, thank goodness, a lot of honey came in. I wonder how that happened. But okay, they brought in enough stuff so that we're at least not gonna have people die quickly. And at least I had some fish left. Let's check out my leader. Just about 4 days left. I really hope we get a good leader this time. Okay, so food and stuff are coming in. So that's great for us. Let's just see, I do have a place for clams over here. That's good. Some fish are still drying. Let's see, all my raw materials are looking okay. I could maybe build another. Let's let the builders build another hut for us as soon as it's day. Okay, let's tell the builders we want another roundhouse. Right over there. Okay, so let's see what happens. Hi Mick, good and you, man? Still a little bit under the weather, but trying, man. How are you feeling? Let's see if that bench is completed. Not yet. Yeah, if I'm not better today, I'm going to have to go and see a doctor. My lung is very bad. Mick, this is Ancient Cities. I can't remember what it cost. I bought it about 2 years ago. It's still early access, but it is releasing so far sometime in December. But it's very relaxing, a lot of fun. and there's 3 big updates coming before December that everybody is excited about, where you're gonna fight other tribes and stuff like that. So what the game is about, you start in the Mesolithic age with basically nothing, a few settlers, or let's call it villagers. You pick an area where you want to try and settle and you try and survive. So I'm at the very late stage. I have almost all the technology that's currently available up until the next updates, and I'm just trying to let them survive through the winter and so far, and trying to get the tribe as big as possible. So my tribe currently is about 7 in-game years, and I've had about 4 leaders. I'm very soon gonna get a new one, and hopefully it's a very good one, because the current leader is not that good. Let's see, this leader is most likely gonna pass away either this night or the next day. I might get a new leader and see. But you can check it on Steam. It is called Ancient Cities, and I highly recommend it at this stage. It's a lot of fun. It is relaxing. It can get very challenging if you don't manage your resources correctly. You can lose a lot of people very quickly. But yeah, if you guys want to, I have a few tutorials on the game, which I will update after the release in December, because a lot of it doesn't really work anymore. But it should give you a good indication of what you can do. There you go. I just got a new leader. Let's quickly check. Dometa is the new leader. Let's see. I really hope this is a good leader. Let's see. Wow, his charisma's over the way above normal. All the other stuff are normal, but at least the charisma is excellent. Let's quickly see at my policies. Thank goodness, this is the best leader I've had. Unfortunately, me currently it's only single player. I don't know if they have plans after the release to, at some stage, bring a co-op or multiplayer. Currently, there's no indication of that. But you are gonna, like I mentioned, after the or before the release, be able to fight other tribes at least. Where currently you're just trying to survive. The next update will be religion and burials. Then after that, I'm not sure which one will come first. Either the diplomacy with other tribes or the raids. I'm not sure. We will see when after this the next release comes out. Okay, so I'm definitely with this new leader gonna put my labor age all the way up so that everybody can work, and I'm gonna put labor time 1 up. This should make a big difference. It should give me a lot of extra people. Let's see if I can put 2 guys on wood chopping, crafting. Let's try to add my 2 that I always have back. Farmers is fine. Let's see if I can maybe add 2 more here at the guys that's getting the raw materials. Let's see what happens. But this is a very good leader that I currently have. This is one of the best leaders. I think it's the best one I've had so far, and he's still young, 46. Let's see, where is he? Let's make him a favorite. Here he is. It's the best leader the tribe has had. His charisma is the highest I've seen in a very long time. I'm very, very happy about this. I really needed a good leader. Now let's see if my groups, how many people I have in the groups now. Wow, all my, okay, except for farmers, but farmers can change. So I'm not too worried about farmers yet. Let's quickly see. So she can work. She is most likely a farmer. It looks like I have a few people that can actually still work now. Let's fill up the food one. There you go. And let's keep it for like that for now. And we see what happens. Okay, Mick, yes, I'll chat to you later, man. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, let's see how my building is coming along. They're building nicely. The food is a little bit worrying at this stage, but if we can just survive up until summer, where the rosehip will then help us out, would be great. They are getting some rosehip. Let's quickly see what they are struggling with. So let's take the stuff they are struggling with out. Now this should be a way better use of resources for now. My wood hopefully will pick up quickly. Food still remains a little bit of an issue. Okay, rosehip is at least picking up rapidly. Some people are a little bit unhappy, but it looks fine. The groups looks fine, so I don't know why they're unhappy. Maybe about the working hours, but they are struggling with food, so I'm not going to take it off. I'll take it down one as soon as we have a lot of food. Few people are starting to get unhappy, but that's fine. Okay, this bench is also not complete yet. I would really like to see after it's done if they're gonna sit there and use it. We'll see. Maybe put a fire in between here. You can see here where the planting didn't go so well. At least something is growing, and there's some beetroot, a lot of pulses. So pulses should pick up nicely. I'll just check the other farms as soon as it's day. Okay, here's no beetroot. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there. A lot of pulses, so pulses should be fine, and the wheat also looks great over here. So the only thing I'm struggling with is beetroot. Let's just make sure that I told them not to take away or take out any of it. Okay, so it should, as they harvest, should get a little bit more and more and more. This hut broke down, but they are repairing it, and this is the new one I've been building. Yeah, the fences I built over here has gate specifically where animals cannot enter. So I'm trying to protect it, but I haven't had any animals trying to eat it now because I think I've overhunted a little bit. The same here. This one I also have an opening, but with the stone one, this one is, I'm just trying to see how it looks. You cannot really, maybe you can put a gate. Let's see. Okay, I have a group of migrants. We'll get back to that now, but yes, you have to protect your crops specifically from the boars. They really would like to eat up all your food. Let me just pause there quickly. Let's check the people that's coming to the tribe. He's bringing fishing knowledge. He's bringing weaving and fishing, housing, and fishing. So if I quickly look at him, they have some bad traits, but let's take them in. We can work with another 4 helping hands currently. Okay, I'll get back to the farm, so I'm just going to let it become day quickly. But yes, the fences are to try and prevent animals eating my crop, except for the stone one. I don't think, because there's not really a gate for it, I don't think it's really going to help. But I'm going to see if I can add a gate maybe there now. But that's the current one. If they finish all the fences that will be under risk, will be this one. Let's quickly see. Maybe we can add a gate. Hopefully they are working on some snapping so you can snap it together. Let's go to my groups, building. So when you are building fences, you really want to look at having some kind of a gate. So maybe if I put this gate here somewhere, it should help in preventing the animals from entering. Let's put one there and see. But there should be gaps in the sides. The stone walls don't have gates, but these other ones should be fine. They shouldn't be able, I'm not sure, I don't think I put here a gate, but the animals cannot get through the gates. So when you do it, make sure that you have gates on. This one will be working very nicely, I think. Just like that. So yeah, no, but I overhunted a few episodes back, so I'm not worried currently, but you should, when you start the game, surround or build some fences. The easiest one to build is, for me, is the weaving one, or the wattle fence. Very quick to build, but it needs a lot of maintenance as well. But the good thing about that is your guys will build the skills very quickly if you build this fence. So it will build this weaving. You can see my weaving skill is amazing, and it's because of these fences. But yeah, you can see I don't see a lot of animals. They are somewhere, but usually if you don't keep the boar population intact, they get a lot. There's a few. There's a horse over here. But I did overhunt a little bit in the beginning. I had some food issues. But they will migrate back, and then I must be ready to try and protect my crop. But the stone fence was a bad idea, but I just wanted to check how it looked. And of course, while they are building it, it should make my stone or this stone working a little bit better. But I would not suggest you do a stone fence or stone wall around your crops. Take one of the other ones, either the wattle or the normal fence. You can even go for the, where's that? Let's quickly check the fences again. You can even, as soon as you have the small fence, do the small fence. Palisade will be a waste. That's more for protecting your village, which will definitely, with the one of the next free updates coming out, you're definitely gonna need to protect your village when the raiding and other tribes come in. Okay, so I did see I have 4 more people. So I'm gonna add one to building. So my builders have been struggling. I'll add 2 of them to, let's just see. My farmers are struggling again. Let's add just one then. Farming is very important for me at this stage. But as soon as we see they are trying to eat my crops, you just put a few people on hunting and hopefully they will take care of that problem very quickly. Okay, so everything is in order. You have to try to keep your groups full and don't let it show 4 out of 5 because it means you don't have that people or that many people, and some of the other people will try and help there, which will make them very unhappy. Yeah, I must say this year specifically the game has come a very long way. They've been updating it basically every month. I'm currently waiting for the religion and burial update, which I suspect might come this weekend or a little bit later in September. And then the 2 updates they have left before the release in December is trading with other tribes and diplomacy, and then the big one everybody is waiting for is the raids against other tribes and maybe from other tribes. So yeah, the official release is going to be in December so far if they haven't changed it yet. And then after that they're going to continue working on the base game and then start working on the DLCs, which will be maybe the other ages or eras or whatever you want to call it, like the copper age, stuff like that. But I can say if they can get everything right by end of December, I would highly recommend people buying the game to support them and that they can start working on the other stuff that they promised since the Kickstarter or backer or whatever it was called that days. It's summer now, so I'm gonna go to my food guys and tell all of them to only go for rosehip. And if they do well, I'm also gonna just cut here at policies. They're a little bit unhappy, maybe just cut them back to normal time. But I'm very happy with my leader, so I can change on the policies a lot. But this is the important one. If this labor age changes, that's when you start bleeding. And I've had a few rough years where my working population were less than my total population, and I were in big trouble. And now currently, for you guys that's here for the first time, is I have some wheat grain, I have some pulses, and I have some beetroot. So I'm not letting the people eat that unless there's nothing else. I need to build a stockpile, because as soon as I build a mill and a baker or an oven here, they will eat up all that grain, and I won't have enough to plant for the next season. So for a year or two, I'm just gonna stockpile the beetroot, the pulses, and the wheat. And then if I see I have a very good harvest or stuff, I even might build a few big farms. And then you can start to say, okay, listen, I have enough farms now to handle everything. Because they will very quickly eat up all the stuff that you have. And that's a mistake that I've made. I thought my farms were enough to handle everything, but they're not. So I'm currently, if you another migrant group. This is very quick. I had two in the same summer. Let's quickly check these guys out. 3 new guys. He's 39. His charisma is poor, but his other stuff is bringing fishing knowledge. A child. Very high will and fitness, but he has a bad trade, which means he's not very smart. You can see that in intelligence. And then we have this guy. He's bringing hunting and fishing knowledge. Also not very charismatic, but skill is good. So 3 people that can help, so why not? Let's take them in as well. So let's quickly just get back to the village. Now these 3 people, my food is full. Let's add, we can, yeah, maybe all 3 can work. Let's add 2 more at farming, and we see if that's full. We can maybe add the last one also at raw materials, but let's first wait and see. So my farmers are full, which means they are handling all my fields. Okay, that everybody is there. Let's see if we can add that 1 year, or is it too much now? No, that's fine. Okay, great. My groups are fine. Oh, they're starting to harvest my wheat, looks like it. Here you can see the guy going. So this should now pick up nicely. Or first, it's going to be this, the wheat crops. And then the seeds should pick up as they go back. And they are still, what is this guy doing? He's still bringing rocks to finish this fence for me. But this child, he's cropping, and then he's going to take it all the way back to, where is it? To here, where somebody will then get the seeds out, which will then pick up this. And hopefully I have a very good harvest, so that the next season and stuff. But I am thinking about maybe building another big wheat one year. Maybe 2 small, again, pulses and beetroot over there. What is she doing? She's gathering rose hips, but she's unhappy. This lady is helping building. Okay, so the food is looking a lot better, but I am getting very close to autumn now. But we'll push the row zip like always for as long as we can. Is this bench complete yet? Why are they struggling to finish this bench? Maybe my farmers are busy in too many places. Or my builders, not my farmers. Hopefully I can soon build a bone harpoon. I'm very close. One more fishing season and I should be able to build that. I should maybe put a fire in here. Let's see how it's going to look. Let's put the fire there that doesn't need any stones. And let's see how it goes. Wow, they finished that fire in a record time. I'm gonna destroy this. And we're gonna build a new one because I think something went wrong there. Just see, look at my groups. Are my groups still fine? Yes. Let's just check my builders. They're not doing any extra tasks, so I don't know why they are struggling. I should maybe put a torch over here somewhere as well. Because it is very dark. Let's put a torch over there. And we should maybe add 3 fires over here as well. Let's do it. Let's get my builders to add a few fires here as well. I really like the look of this village. It has come a very long way. Yeah, they're not doing too badly on these fires, but for some reason they are really struggling to get rid of this bench. Let's go and check how, if it's daylight, we'll check how far they've gone with my fields over here. They are still harvesting this field. There's a lot of pulses still there. They are starting to pick these pulses now. I really like the roundhouses. It looks very nice. Let's see how my tribe is doing. I have, how many pregnancies do I have? Only one. 3 babies, 8 children. So the tribe is doing well. A lot of grain here. Wheat. It's going to look very good. I don't have any leather to fix this building, so let's do something to get some leather. Let's take about 4 people away here, and we add those 4 people to hunting, so we can just get some leather to fix my buildings. They finally got rid of that bench. Wow, that took them a very long time, so let's tell them now to build it again. So that, we want it over here. Let's see if they're gonna finish it this time. Wow, they got a lot of meat very quickly, that 4 hunters. And at least they are drying some of it. And hopefully they will dry a little bit of it so we can fix that hut very quickly. This grain is really picking up nicely. I'm thinking of building a massive grain field next to this one. There's not a lot of open space, so I might push it in here. Yes, there's trees and stuff and a lot of rocks, but I think I should do it. That when the next planting season starts, we have a lot of space to do it. So let's quickly first get our builders again. I really like the wattle one, but we might need the stick one. So let's build a massive one all the way straight through to here, down to here. Okay, so something went wrong. Let's try again. It looks like something is in the way there, which is fine. Let's go all the way here. Something is wrong there now. Okay, let's make it a little bit longer. Stones is a little bit in my way. Okay, that should be fine. Let's take it up. Let's not close it. Let's put it like that, and we'll put in a gate here. Maybe then we'll be able to close it off. And then let's quickly tell, before it's planting season, let's quickly go to my farmers and tell my farmers to get us a field there. I hate it when that happens. It's interesting. Big field, and we want... Why doesn't it want to select this other one now? We definitely want wheat. And they've almost finished up this fires, and I'll add 2 benches there again as well. I really like the torches that the mod brought into the game. My builders are going to be massively busy. You can see I have some people issues, or I had. Tell my builders I want benches. One over here, one over here. Thank you for subscribing, man, and yeah, I really hope I can the stuff I do you really like, and have a good night, man. Okay, so hunting is doing amazingly currently. Just hope they will dry a little bit more. Okay, someone has given birth, so but let's quickly change it just temporarily. Let them dry more of that meat as soon as possible. Because we are going to switch to fishing soon as the rose hip drops to about 200. Okay, they finally fixed. No, they haven't. Oh, it is done. Or is it now? No, they haven't finished again. They are struggling with that bench. As soon as I start planting, there should be more than enough wheat for all these fields. Because I still have 92 that where you can get seeds from. And I have 35 already. How many people do we have? 52 people. We are getting there. Okay, they are drying a lot of the meat for me. I have enough skins that they already fixed that. They fixed that out, not yet. They must just work on it, but I think my builders are a little bit busy currently. Okay, they are starting to work on that fence. It's gonna take a lot of my sticks away. Okay, my rose hip are dropping. I must just keep an eye on that so that I can start fishing in time. After this fishing season, I should be able to build bone harpoons, hopefully. I really need the bone harpoons to get fishing a little bit better. Okay, I have to start fishing the next day. Definitely I'm gonna have to start fishing. Fishing should take me through winter at least. Yeah, they got me past mid autumn. That's what I wanted with the rose hip, and it's still not doing badly, but I'm gonna eat most of it. So before nightfall, let's quickly do the change. These 10 people, I'm moving you guys to fishing. It's one too many. We see how it goes. Hunting has done excellent. There, that one person passed away. My groups are still okay. Food, before I forget, because that's a mistake I've been making, let's add all this back. And what I am going to do is my builders, I'm going to tell them to gather these two, because that's usually in the winter. Could just be some extra food that we get. Is my group still fine? My farmers fell a little bit, but I think there's no farming currently, that's why. But my builders do seem to be very busy. Farmers, currently just the one. Hunters. You know why my hunters are so little? I lose a lot of people. No, it's just my farmers resting for some reason. Don't know why my hunters are so little. What does it say? There is no hunting. It means there's no animals left. Okay, so let's take them off and we add them to fishing then. Looks like I have lost a few people. Farmers will always chill when there's nothing to do. Okay, so hunting is done. I'm going to change this one back to dry fish. And I can change this one as well. So there should be more than enough place to dry all that fish. I already have 24, that should pick it up very nicely. Let's see how that farm is getting along. And the builders are not doing badly. This one is still going to take an exceptionally long time to finish. I really hope they didn't eat my beetroot. Why does it show only one? Because I did tell them not to take my beetroot out. I am almost at 8 in-game years as well. No planting as of yet. I think they start somewhere in winter. There's a lot of people doing nothing, but it should pick up as soon as they start preparing the fields. They're drying a lot of fish. I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. I should maybe think about adding a few torches here as well, and maybe 1 or 2 here on the road. Not that I think they're gonna walk here at night, but it could look nice. But my builders already have a lot on their hands. 2 people chilling over there. 3 people actually. Farmers are on high priority. They are planting something somewhere. I'm just very angry that my beetroot are looking so bad. I think I'm going to tell the raw guys that if they can find beetroot, they should. Fish drying is doing well. How much do I have? 63. So you want that dried fish because children cannot cook raw fish. So if you don't have that with something else to eat, your children are gonna die. Okay, the builders are doing well here. Raw materials are not looking too bad. Farmers are slowly picking up. And there you go, I've been 8 years, in-game years, we've been alive. Getting to my decade. Okay, it looks like they're gonna start preparing the fields now. So there it goes. I thought I was gonna lose someone somewhere. So I'm gonna take just one of these away, just to get that number full again. Don't want to take away from the builders because they have a lot of work still left. And there you go, you can see the guys are plowing the fields. I should maybe do something that they won't like, but let's make the labor time for the plowing season as much as we can. Just until the plowing of the fields and the planting is done, because I usually run out of time on that one. It's gonna make them unhappy, but we have to. We need to get that fields, all of them planted and at least ready to be planted. So this is gonna make them very unhappy. Or this one, the labor time, but I feel it necessary to do it now. Because we have a lot of fields that I need to do it in. Okay, this field is looking very good. If they can just finish that part. Okay, so they have decided to start on the new field. It's also fine. It's a very big field, this one as well. But we will soon see them become very unhappy because of the labor time. But we have massive fields. The rain broke a little bit of this field, so they have to redo some of the stuff. Which is not ideal. You wanted them to continue with the new ones. They haven't even started on the old ones. Is this house fixed now? Yes, they fixed the house. I'm very angry about the beetroot that I ate. This field hopefully will now stay decent so that I can continue on the other ones. If we can get a good planting season, we might start up, build a mill and start the bread making again. How's my groups looking? Okay, groups are still looking good. Luckily I put so many farmers on because these fields are huge. I really hope after this season I get to craft. It is so close. Now they have they started planting? They've started planting. Okay. So it's good and bad because these other fields are not ready yet. Hopefully they will continue. It looks like they will continue here. That's good. So plan it full. Continue. Good thing I picked up that labor time. I had to do it, but I think I might even have started too late with that. Let's just see. It looks like this field has been planted. They haven't plowed the whole field yet. We're gonna start planting here and still fix this field. Let's see where all that farmers are going. Maybe they're at the bottom field now. Let's see. Yes, here they are busy with this fields over here. Okay, so this field looks fine. So they definitely went up to the other field again. Yeah, they're all coming back. Starting to plant over here. Fishing are struggling here at the end of the winter months. You can see some of the grain or wheat is starting to grow already. There it looks like they are going maybe to plant some beetroot, but I only have one. It's not even going to be close to enough. Winter is almost over, so hopefully the farmers can make it in time. Because now the pulses are also starting to become ready to start plowing their fields. I'm actually gonna have a lot of seeds left, so I can actually, since the other stuff are growing, I can maybe for now start the mill. Now let's wait for it to finish completely. Do I have enough space, or should I add more baskets? I think I should add more baskets. 2 more baskets. Okay, they are actually still planting. So I'm gonna add the 2 baskets, but I'm not gonna tell them to start eating or getting the grain ready yet. Okay, it looks like they're gonna plant whatever grain or wheat that they were going to plant. They planted. They're going over to the other stuff now. So let's see, is that basket's done? One of the baskets for bread, the other one for flour, and let's tell the builders to build us a mill. Just build one mill. Let's build it close to here. We'll give it a while before we build the oven. So we can technically tell the builders in any case to stop collecting those. My builders have been very busy. The groups are still fine. I have some people doing nothing. Too weak to work. Must be too young. Too weak. Okay, so I've lost some of my workforce, but I'm still doing okay. You can see people are starting to become unhappy, but that is, let's quickly slow down. That's because I don't have any food technically for, let's take the fishing off completely. It's because I don't have any food for the children, and let's make this labor time, take it all the way back now. So I knew it was start going to happen because they've been working very long hours to get all the farming done. Okay, so let's start building an oven. And I had to open up, I almost forgot, I had to open this up so that I can take some of that out to start milling. Because I had a lot of surplus after I planted, so what I will do is I will stop it again as soon as they start harvesting. Then I'll stop this. Okay, they are building my oven. Okay, so a lot of the people's happiness have returned basically to normal at least. Because I had to push them to get as much planted as they could possibly do. Those guys stuck now over there. Why are they still standing? They're gonna die if that... There they go. So don't destroy my field, please. How many? I have 3 bags of grain, but I think somebody is eating my grain because they are milling very slowly on it. How's my groups looking? Groups are still looking fine. Could maybe take one of these guys off and add them to my builders, because my builders are supremely struggling to keep everything running. Just a few people that's still unhappy, but they'll get happy later on. I might consider building another. See, some people are still unhappy. I might consider building another house. Unfortunately, I have too little food to give them time to take a break. Oh, they baked the first 10 bread. $20 bread. That's not bad. Hopefully they give some bread to the unhappy people. But I do believe I need to build another hut. Or a roundhouse. Can maybe add one next to this guy over here. He's been alone. I don't want to build it in front of the temple. So let's build it over here. Get this poor person a neighbor. They really like the bread. They quickly ate the bread up. Looks like they did give some of the bread to the people, because I see they're a lot happier now. Let's see if it keeps up. I must just make sure that as soon as I see the grain coming here, I must stop milling, take the mill out. What's this? Oh, you can take it out. Okay, that's amazing. I didn't know that. So that's something new. You can actually tell it to stop using the resource, so I don't have to take it down again. I really didn't know that. I really didn't know that. I destroyed it for nothing the first time. Oh well, now I know. Now I know it's something new. still baking bread. You go, people. I really didn't know that. Let's then, in that case, add a second mill then. I'm gonna have a lot of breakdowns, so my builders are gonna be a little bit busy. And my builders are very busy. They're not getting. Okay, I didn't tell them to rush it. But usually this is a season where I have a lot of breakdowns and we have to fix a lot of things. Currently, sorry about that. Okay, so currently there's no wheat coming in yet. So that's good, it gives me time. There you go. Should be twice as fast now. Rosehip is also coming through, so food stuff should now be sorted at least again. A group of migrants, right on time. Small child has a few not so good features. He's bringing in nice stuff, so I really like this guy. He's also really not bad. Great fitness and charisma. So, welcome, at least 3 new workers. That should sort out some of our... And there we can create small fences now. Great. So that's a few more people. We can actually maybe add someone to row here and add another one to builders. Because my builders have been very busy. Can never hurt to have another builder. Specifically this stage, summer and spring is usually when you get a lot of breakdowns in your buildings and houses and stuff that needs to be fixed. So I see I need one, so I'm gonna have to maybe take this one off so that I can just fill this roll again. There you go. What? Okay, I see. Let's change some of this just to get some of that hazelnut out of the weather. See, some of my hazelnut were lying exposed. So how big are we now? How many members do we have? 55. No, not bad. Really not bad. So it is almost complete as well. Or roundhouse. And we might add a torch here as well when it's complete. They should soon. Let's quickly go and have a look there at my farms. Okay, it's still fine. It's going to be a very good harvest if I look at it this way. It's going to be a very good. The pulses also is not looking bad. The problem we have is at the beetroot side of things. Hopefully the little bit that I get I can harvest and we can get more and more. They should just not take it out. I don't know why they took it out. So I'm going to do this quickly and this then. Just to make sure that if there were an issue, it should now be sorted. Just to keep an eye on my groups. They're all fine. So it's now summer, so I'm going to tell my food guys to only gather rosehip again. And maybe if they can get some beetroot, get some beetroot. I think they're harvesting. Yeah, they're harvesting. That's why I'm getting extra. Okay, I'm soon gonna stop my milling and baking because I only have 6 left of the original few I had. Let's stop it now. 4. Let's take it off. Stop milling. And you can stop milling here as well. The oven. You can. I don't think I can stop. Can I? Yeah. Okay, wait, the oven can still go because I see I have 7 flour, so the oven can still go. The mills can stop and the oven can still go. How far are they with that at? Almost. Happiness have returned to normal, looks like it. So my next roundhouse will be over here because I see there There's a big rock standing over there, but for this hut first I'm gonna need my torch. Torch over here, please. Two more left, then it's gonna be done. There you go. I think this is the last few that I'm gonna bake, and then there's still one left. So hopefully those 6 they can plant a lot more and they don't eat it up again. Can my crafting guys not create? How close am I? This must be so damn close. Okay, so I still have one left. And there he goes. Gonna bake with that last one. And if I look at it, I can soon start harvesting again. So every time after they plant it, I will let them then create bread with the remaining seeds. Okay, so this one is also done. I think I'm going to build another one over here. Then it should be enough for a while. Hey, some people is going to the temple here at the bottom finally. Just see, is my group still doing okay? My groups are still fine. So I think I can tell, okay, I don't think the oven is in any case going to do anything, but it might waste some of my materials. So let's turn it off so that I don't have to fill it with wood all the time. They have found some more beetroot. We're at 7 now. So if they can keep that up until when we plant, we should have a little bit of a bigger field. Okay, here they started harvesting the wheat now. many idle people do I have? 17. Why is that so many? Can I add some more here? We'll see now when it's day. Someone gave birth. Okay, they didn't take away from anywhere. Can I add 2 more? They didn't take away. Can I add 2 more at building? We'll see the next day if they add those. There you go. It took some farmers, but that's fine. The farmers are not really doing anything now. But let's take 1 down there. See if it goes back to farming. Okay, so I don't want to take away from my farming. Okay, take 1 away here. 1 is wasting. Another birth, so we are definitely growing. Still have a lot to harvest, so I definitely don't want to take people away from my farmers. Food is still also looking good. Another birth, wow. 4 babies. 9 children, 22 elderly. Really want this. And what about... Still far away from this. And very, very close to getting the bigger temple. Maybe I should add another one of these as well. Let's add another one. You can also select. Okay, good. Very, very good. Okay, but what we currently want is we want the stuff to go in and not go out. So we need to build our stockpile again. Okay, so there is 2 of them now. Hopefully they will get us the seeds very quickly this time. So at some stage you would want your oven to run the whole time. Groups are still looking good. How much leather do I have? Do I have maybe 1 or 2 hunters? Maybe 2, let's see. I do. That's interesting. Okay, they are taking from the raw side. Okay, it balanced out a little bit. Some people are unhappy again for some reason. Okay, this hut is almost complete. Then we'll quickly just build a torch for that house as well. There's still a lot to harvest. So maybe as soon as I have enough skins again, I'll take those 2 hunters and add them to farmers as well. Not enough tools for chomping. Why are you guys struggling with tools, people? Looks like my hunters are struggling. Okay, they are harvesting some of the pulses, looks like it. Oh, we're almost in autumn again. This village is becoming very big. And my farmers have enough tools now, looks like it. Can I maybe add 2 more? Do I have enough people? Looks like they made one more. There you go. Okay, so I'm pushing everything to the limit again. So one of my big issues was tools. You must always keep an eye on your tools. They harvested everything yet? No, not yet. Some of it might go bad. So I think my area that I made to stockpile them are too small. I must make another one. Let's make another bigger one over here. And let's tell them they can stockpile more stuff here. So that might be one of the issues, that they're not getting the fields empty because of space constraints. Come on, farmers, do your part. Looks like I'm gonna lose a lot. Okay, they are still harvesting some of it. Beetroot and beetroot, that's fine. I'm getting a lot of seeds this time. I'm really happy about that. This field is cleared. This one they're still busy with. So at least if they need to start planting, I can plant this one again. Where are that guys going? Still have a lot of space for new migrants if some migrants want to join again. Let's see, farmers, can I add two more? Or am I now taking a fat chance? Nothing has changed except one actually got less. Okay, so Rosie is still doing fine, but I will have to go to fishing again very soon. Okay, so I do not have enough. I actually lost one, so it must be a older person now. It cannot work anymore. There we can now create the biggest temple. Or stone, or whatever you want to call it. It's not a temple. We have 60 people, 59. Now beetroot, I know we are struggling with beetroot. Is there any grain left? Yes, a lot. Okay, let's do something else. Let's just for now, the raw. Take 3 people out and add those 3 to farmers. It's a balancing game. You have to get your balance right. Guys, if the live stream ends, it means we have load shedding. Our schedule today was not correct, so if the stream all of a sudden dies, please know that it is load shedding that we have in South Africa. Okay, the next day I will have to go to fishing. Okay, let's do it now. All 14 that were on food. Go off. All 14 of you go to fishing. Yeah, they managed to harvest everything. And they're gonna start planting again or plowing the fields again very, very soon. Did I lose two more people? But hunting, how did hunting go? Okay, let's take hunting, take those two off so that the farming can be full. I need the farming to be as full as possible, that when they start planting, that there is no issues. Oh, it's not going to be in 9 years. Very soon going to start preparing all the areas. They do have a lot of farmers. Uh-oh, a lot of these huts are going to go down soon. How does my... Okay, 102 is not bad. Winter is almost upon us. A poor lady's going to pass away soon. Hopefully these houses don't go down all at the same time, because then a lot of people are going to sleep in the cold. Two more days. Then they're most likely going to start preparing the fields and everything. As soon as it becomes year 9, it's going to happen. One more day. Fishing is at least doing okay. See, they haven't started in the fields yet, no. But the farmers are in full force. Okay, there the first house went down. Hopefully the builders can quickly sort that out. There you go, 9 years, almost on 10. Two people that's gonna pass away soon. Builders better fix the houses very quickly, because there's a few of them that's going to go down. There you go, at least one is fixed. And have they started preparing the fields yet? Yes. Wow. All these guys are going fast through this. That's very good. With a lot of luck, they might prepare all the fields this time. Let's see if they can prepare this whole field and then start with the next one. Okay, some of them have started on the new fields. They're gonna really plant this fields full. Then I should be okay in a year or two to be self-sufficient completely from the farming. At first they are fixing fields again. So now that unfortunately wastes a lot of time where they could have done other fields. Now they are still fixing fields that got damaged by weather effects or whatever the case is. Again rain, which will damage it again, and they'll go back and do it again. A group of migrants has arrived. Wow, we've gotten a lot of migrants this time, and it's only one lady. She's not bringing anything with her, but she's very free. Let's take her. Poor lady on her own. Join us, it's fine. You can, if you want to, please join the farmers. Let's see if we can push 2 more farmers in. Let's take a chance and see where they're gonna take away. Okay, so they didn't take away. Can I add 2 people at this? Okay, this is looking good. Some of the children might have grown up a bit. Oh. Okay, the farms are starting to look very, very good. They're gonna start this as well. They're gonna start planting now. Plant, people. Luckily, it doesn't look like they ate my beetroot again. That really sucked. Here comes the planters. Okay, it's looking very, very good so far with this army of farmers that I have. Looks like the one field is done. Gonna move over to the next fields. Still planning to finish that part. Start there. Luckily I have so many. Builder, you better start helping with anything that you can flip and find. They better start planting quickly. Still have a lot to do. Do I have more people to add to farming? Do I have 14 people that I can add? Full complement of farmers. Doesn't look like they'll be able to finish everything. Oh, there's some wild boars coming around. Okay, one person passed away. I think it's safe to say that I can start baking bread again. Where is my moles? There you go. There you go. And I can open this up. Okay, so it looks like they managed to get all the fields full of wheat at least. It's looking good. Another person passed away after a long life. It's almost spring again. It looks like my farmers actually pulled it off. I still need to prepare this pulses area. But the farms are looking really good. Just need to still plant these pulses here and everything should be fine. Wonder where they are busy at now. Okay, yeah, they start to arrive. Oh no, it's not them. They're still here and this feels busy. Where are they? Please come and fix this field. So, okay, but we have one more day and it's going to be spring. Okay, we've made it to spring again. We will continue hopefully on Friday with the next episode. unless, okay, we will have a one Friday. Saturday, if the update comes out, there will be another one on Saturday. But then, like always, if the save games still go away, we'll start a new try. But hopefully, we will then have the burial stuff and the other religion stuff for the first time in the game. So let's hope that they bring out a new update. Thanks everybody for watching and thanks for the chat, and I'll see you guys in the next one.